Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Now a handoff looking right. He'll get this to about the 38. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Out to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver.
And it'll bring up third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. You talk about this Washington defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. Count. Ready.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
18, pioneer.
Stroud.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
19.
Here's Stroud.
He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball. But oftentimes, it attracts a little bit of extra attention. And it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Nix. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And Stroud now to throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Warriors 70, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. That's good for 28 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Cup 19, cup 19.
Stroud working out of the gun. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Stroud will look to throw once more. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Cleveland offense ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
2nd down and 6 now. Off play action. Nix. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. Fielded at the 20. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Panther 11.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Mixon with a 1st down carry.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
60 Eagles. Bronco 80.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 10.
1918.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Stroud out of the gun here. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Mixon will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Nix. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw on 3rd down. Nix. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's going to wind up and air it out. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there. And
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they've brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And some space here, and they're able to get this one across the 35. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 on a first down. Operating from the gun, Nix.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
To throw on second down, Nix.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Nix. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. This throw caught right around the 6.
And the Commanders are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now Stroud.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9. Looking to throw. Nix.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Flush to his right.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Nix. That is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He finds Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
Check smash. Check 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hustle. Hustle.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Stroud looking to throw. That's complete to Dell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
The throwing again is Stroud. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
19 type. 19 type. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18 Pioneer.
Stroud to throw it. That's complete right around the 80. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The Browns send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
On the double.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Okay, ready.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Panther 60. Panther.
We are technically 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, we reach the unofficial midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Washington Commanders.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready, set, Cougar 19, Mustang 19.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The slot man in motion right. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he has the 1st down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Well, this defense for the Commanders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
You talk about this Washington defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 47 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
They go play action here on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
He completes it to Wilson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
Defensively, they were all over that. When he decided to keep it, there were a lot of eyes just darted on him.
I wonder if he followed the progressions properly there. I think maybe he really wanted to run with the football. Turned out not to be the correct decision.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
19 Lions, 65 cat, 65 cat.
Stroud.
To Mixon on the check down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46.
Stroud off the play fake.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. And this one too low. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 19 Lions.
4th down. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long distance.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play. And they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but
the ball comes out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Looking to throw on second down. Nix. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Nix. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Stroud on third down now.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. On 1st and 10, Nix.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Back to throw. Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Got his man, Dell. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On first down, here's Stroud.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. And this is caught inside the 5.
Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Stroud's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And Stroud now to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Again, it's Stroud. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
19 Lions.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to speed things up here.
Stroud looking to throw.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Now Stroud.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Stroud out of the gun here. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18, Pioneer.
Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The
line of scrimmage. Once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Stroud to throw it.
Being chased out left. And he's got it.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal.
The throwing again is Stroud.
This is caught. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
They throw it out right complete. Touchdown, Washington. Takedown
From a yard out.
And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Nix. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He finds Wilson.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Browns are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Mustang 19.
Stroud.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Warrior 70.
Stroud now on second down.
His throw incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
60, drop 60. Come 19, come 19. Hustle, hustle, hustle.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Stroud sets up the play action. Caught left side. Here's Dell.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there.